and happy Ramadan to all of the ones who are watching us. When it comes into spending your time in Ramadan with the family and friends, one of the things that I really eager everyone to do is to actually try to help in preparing such meals, presenting them to the table itself. It's going to encourage everyone to participate, to even actually have that kind of judgment, even in presenting the meal after and during, of course, the feast itself. So when it comes into our guest today, our guest is going to be really amazing, talking about all of his great collecting things that he actually collected through the past. We're going to know more about it in today's episode. Therefore, we're going to know about our collector, Hussain Ashkanani, so stay tuned.
The hobby of collecting and displaying rich heritage collections has become very popular in recent years among many men and young people, and this hobby has a clear role in preserving a large and very important aspect of the heritage and documenting it in their homes, which has led to the spread of a large number of private museums in different regions of the country. These rich collectibles that they collected or inherited from their parents and grandparents in order to preserve them as a documented history of time, place, and historical era, which makes these collectibles invaluable treasure, which reflects an important historical era. Mr. Hussain Ashkanani is an avid collector who has been collecting and preserving collectibles for many years, including heritage pieces obtained from Kuwait through family, friends, and others, as his museum includes many heritage pieces that reflect the amazing identity of Kuwaiti society, and these collectibles are clear evidence of this.
interesting to hear about our guest, about his journey, and about all of the great things that he actually collected. We're still eager to know more about that, so stay tuned with us.
Life that reflected in the spirit and simplicity of Kuwaiti society in the past. The car license plate section of the Mr. Hussain Ashkanani Museum includes many metal license plates for cars, which are distinguished by their history as well as displaying their various colors, shapes, and sizes of those plates, including what is made of iron, and the majority of them are made of metal material, which is distinguished by its light weight and order lines, as well as its ease of identification and convenience. The soft drinks section of Mr. Hussain Ashkanani Museum includes many bottles of drinks in various shapes and sizes, including what is produced locally and imported from other countries. Mr. Hussain Ashkanani Museum also has a special section dedicated to the marine side, which includes some historical ship models. In Kuwait, some of them are intended for travel, others for fishing, and others for transporting water. Furthermore, the museum includes some marine pieces of ancient ship parts, as well as pearl merchant tools known as tawash, and these pieces include tools used to buy and sell pearls. Also some pieces from the shipbuilding industry that were used by shipbuilders known as galaf, which are hand tools that require double effort to complete the work, tools that are considered one of the museum's distinctive holdings. Among the sections of the museum are many telephone sets, through which we can see the eras and periods of time that this device has passed and the importance that it contained at that time, such as what is used in homes and ministries, as well as the personal device that were used in previous periods of time, not to mention its shapes, colors, and various sizes. Mr. Hussain Ashkanani's museum also has a special section of coins, which reflect the historical periods and epochs that these coins have passed through, including those bearing images of Kuwaiti cities, as well as those bearing the state logo, and they are distinguished by the accuracy of the design in shape, colors, and size. Mr. Hussain Ashkanani's hobby remains his favorite in every sense of the word, as he added that he welcomes anyone who wishes to visit his private museum to see and view his holdings in order to experience a beautiful era of time and to learn about the distinctive aspects of each piece and its ancient history. Mr. Hussain Ashkanani's museum is a distinct model of Kuwaiti heritage identity, carrying with it the depth and antiquity of the important heritage aspect, reflecting and showing to every visitor the important historical epochs lived by parents and grandparents, which is undeniably a source of pride.
That was our guest. Hopefully everyone was educated when it comes into collecting, and I think you should keep it as a hobby within nowadays, trying to collect all of the things that we actually have within these days to keep them for the future. And of course, when it comes into our holy month, always remember that it is very important to be and participate in preparing your meal, because it will encourage your mom, your sister, and even the rest of the family. Stay tuned with us in upcoming episode, and goodbye.